good day. This is Tim Stutler. This is
Daniel Evans.
We're the pastors of the Goodisville and Gallatin Church, and one church in two cities. And we're loving it. And what a great group of people that are part of our church. And we invite you to be a part of that. Hey, we're excited. We're going through a series right now called Finding Your Purpose in Life. It's actually from here to eternity, finding your purpose in life. This past week, you talked about
Career, vocation, your job, how you can serve God at your 9 to 5, and then of course balancing your career with the calling that we all have as Christians to go and make disciples.
Yeah, and listen, the Bible tells us in Ephesians 2:10, we've talked about this before, but we are His workmanship. That means His poem. That means we're pleasing to Him just by our very construction. God made us, and He loves us just in our existence. But it says we are workmanship created in Christ Jesus for good works. So we exist, and that's pleasing, but we are pleasing to Him also when we fulfill His call in our lives. And you talked about that, of course, this week a little bit. And so we need to understand, though, that sometimes life goes through changes. And if you get it in your mind that right now for you, your career, obviously, but you're also raising 4 children.
Yep.
If you get it in your mind that that's all life is, what happens when those children grow up?
We see that a lot, sadly. People, we say the empty nest syndrome, but of course there's a season or a feeling of loss, but it's a really change. It's a transitional period.
Yeah. And when you have a trajectory towards something, and you're still in that because you're going to seminary and of course trying to get your kids into school, through school, into school
someday.
But whenever that trajectory changes and there's a perceived descent, that's tough. That's a tough period in life. And so we have those. We have those where your job changes, where your location changes, where you lose a parent. You might lose a spouse. God forbid you lose a child. What happens then? And so we're going to be talking about finding God's purpose through the changes of life this week. And we're going to be talking through one of my favorite Bible stories. We're going to talk about Ruth and Naomi. And we're going to see in there how God has His hand upon us even when we can't see it. And we can fulfill His purpose, again, even when we can't see what He's done in our lives. So I'm really excited. Actually, I'm most excited about this particular message this week. I encourage you to join in online if you can't be here, but if you can, tell them when they can join us.
You can join us for week 4 of our sermon series. You're hitting cleanup. That's funny. You're excited the most about this. Ruth and Naomi hitting cleanup, 9 a.m. in Goodlettsville and 10:30, 1570 Pilot View in Gallatin.
Hope to see you then.